forgot to put myself on the screen. What is up, my dudes? How is everybody doing? There is something wrong with my monitor. I can see, and I can look over here, and the color is fine. But for some reason on my monitor, the coloration is completely off. What is this? I have no idea. What is happening? Since it's only on my screen, I'm going to ignore it and try and figure it out later. There's something wrong with like the contrast. Like the contrast or the saturation is off. There's something going on, but that's okay because I can see it is not affecting you guys at all. What is up, my dudes? Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Hump day. Hump day. Happy hump day. We got Christine in the house. What's up? And King Bob. What's up, my dude? Lego love. Hell yeah. What started as one man's quest to help a family retrieve their Legos has turned into a full-blown David versus Goliath internet huge national story, which is absolutely fascinating. And I have seen, and I understand people aren't going to like certain tactics. I get it. But we're at a day and age where certain tactics are kind of required at this point. Because how long has this gentleman been fighting to get his family's stuff back? Why did it take all of this? It took a showman's justice, which, might I say, I am not wholly disappointed that I'm living in the age and the day of showman justice, because we all know police justice ain't a fucking thing anymore, because between Karen Reed, Afro Man, every fucking goddamn corruption fucking bullshit PD story that's happening right now, we know that the police aren't gonna do shit. So it has now come down to the bards. The bards now have the power. And I myself, as a humble bard, want to make this channel disclosure before we start. I am but a humble bard. Everything I say is in mere jest and should not be taken seriously. If you take what I say seriously, I do reserve the right to make fun of you. All right. So we have reached a day and age where it is now time for the bardic justice, because justice is not blind. Justice likes money. If you don't have money in today's day and age, you don't see a lot of justice. Yeah, because a big corporation can just take your shit and say, sue me. And you know what? If you try, they're just going to run it out for years and years. And this is a story we see being highlighted in full scope at the moment. This is why corporations think they are untouchable right now, because they just say, fucking sue me. And what can we do when they have hundreds of millions of dollars and we try to sell our Legos to pay for our medical bills? So today I want to go over the police response, because, oh my God, you guys know that I am in school for this. You guys know that not this exact situation, but the circumstances of this situation have pushed me back to school, because I am fucking tired of the government stepping in and being like, we can do whatever we want. We're the law. We are the power. We are justice. And it's like, no, fucking sit down. You're the government. Fucking shut the fuck up. Either it's a civil matter or it's a criminal matter. You can't just jump back and forth and then, we're going to get into it. Before I get too heated, we're going to get into it. This color thing is really triggering the ADHD. I am going to try I'm pretty sure hold on. Literally, if I put it on this monitor, it's fine. Where is it? Stingy. Yes, I do plan on watching Ben's response to the police video. One, because the police, they fucking lie. They straight up lie. The best part is that Ben has the videos, the receipts. He has the shit. And the police just trust me, bro. Trust what I'm telling you. Show us the fucking receipts. The issue with this corporation, if it's what you say, show the fucking video. If you say there was nothing there, show the fucking photos. Show the fucking evidence. If you bought these Lego sets from somewhere, show the fucking receipt. Show the inventory. Like, you have the evidence. Just show it and it all goes the fuck away. But no. But no. But no. Anyways, we're also going to be looking at the CEO of Patreon. He has responded and oh, beautiful. It is chef's kiss. It is like, oh my god. Oh my, this is what we hope for. This is like we want the battle of the CEOs. Like, for once, fucking somebody do something. And oh my god. Thank you. We finally have a CEO who's like, piss off. I mean, he didn't say piss off, but his video is what we in the professional business world, it's the equivalent of fuck off. You know, when you work in an office, I worked in business administration for since the time I was 17. So for a good probably 10 or 15 years, I was in an office. I did administrative tasks. I have sent a lot of professional emails saying professionally fuck off. I mean, again, you don't say fuck off in an email, you word it strategically so that they can read between the lines. Per my last email, that's one of my favorites. Per my last email means, bitch, read the fuck what I just said. What the fuck did I just say? I love per my last email. It's so smart. Anyways, I digress. So yes, we're going to be watching the responses today. We're going to be continuing to follow this saga because again, I'm like, this is main quest energy. This is like somebody's D&D campaign that like somehow turned into real life. I'm like, what? Who turned on the fucking Hadron Collider and brought somebody's D&D story to real life? Because again, Bard seeking justice from like the Goliath corporate, like this, you can't write stories this good. I mean, you can. But like this is a fantastic story of this is a David and Goliath story playing out for all of us to see. And you know, people are picking sides and Colt. Excuse me, sorry. The allergies are kicking up. You got some very crazy behavior going on between law enforcement that really should have no business stepping in where they are. Anyways, we are going to dive into it. Let me pull up. You know what? We are gonna watch. We are gonna watch Ben's response to the police first. That's what we'll do. Do, 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 do. Oh, what's up? We are over on Kick, my dudes. I am the princess. Thank you for hanging out over on Kick. Guys, don't forget we are also live on Kick. You hope, Uncle Buck says, I hope the Lorax comes down from his astral plane. Fire and lightning is spewing forth. I don't know why I read that as a spewing. Anyways, ADHD dyslexic brain, leave me alone. Forth from his wrathful mustache to consume all these evil bastards. Yes, I agree. Like, okay, okay. People have collections, and you go to these businesses hope like with why would you think a business would do this? You would have no rightful like what person would go to a business and be like, "Here's a contract. Let's sign this legal contract. You know, you're a reputable business." Like, why would you go in there thinking, "Oh yeah, they could steal my shit?" Like, no, you don't go to a business and be like, "Yep, they're gonna steal my shit, even with this contract." Like, no. What the fuck is happening? Hold on one second. Yeah, I wish Jeff was here to cover the story. He would have loved it. Oh my god. Him and Megan covering it would have been fucking fire. Let me share my screen. Also, let me know how the audio is. We all know the audio. So the audio from the actual police response. The dude is talking like this because we all know we need to keep everybody peaceful and quiet and hopefully they'll mimic our behavior and they'll see how calm we are and because we're so calm and soft spoken, you should also be calm and soft spoken because this is all just a big misunderstanding and we've done everything right because we investigated ourselves and we found that we did nothing wrong. We have done everything legally. So that's how the police response went. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. Guys, give Ben a like, a subscribe. This dude needs all of them. He is so close, I think, to 1 million subscribers. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, dude. Look at this. Oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on. He is at 988,000 subscribers. Everybody needs to get this dude over 1 million. 100%.
The American Fork Police Department has responded.
Let me know how the volume sounds. We will be discussing kind of what's going on as we're going on. In case anybody is new to the story, we did cover the first video with Megan and Mode 2 days ago. Yesterday I had a severe migraine. It was bad. I didn't do anything yesterday. Today, I do want to cover his response. All of the responses. I do want to get into part 2. I feel like we should do part 2 before. Hey. Hold on, I'm gonna give my cat a snack real quick so that he doesn't be a dickhead. Hold on. Also, I did have a panic attack yesterday that was real bad. I thought Poonam was sick, and because Mrs. Flux isn't home, and anyways, I thought Poonam was sick. I stressed myself out real bad yesterday, and now he's being a dickhead because I messed up their feeding schedule yesterday. And now he's like, "Oh, you fed us all the time yesterday, so keep feeding me." Because he wouldn't eat. And that, like, he played me so fucking hard. I think he might have played me because typically he screams at me every morning to give him food. Yesterday, he didn't. He didn't wake me up yesterday. And I was like, "Oh my God, he's dead." Well, I come running down the stairs and he's just sitting on the couch. I'm like, don't you want food? Like, your food time was 2.5 hours ago. And he didn't move. And then I tried to feed him and he didn't want food. And then I tried to give him treats and he didn't want treats and he like wouldn't eat. And I'm like, let me calm down because he's fine. He wouldn't eat the treats. He wouldn't eat his food. I freaked out. Mrs. Flux is gone. I'm like trying not to panic her because she's gone on a business like for work thing. So he wouldn't eat, wouldn't eat, wouldn't eat. Well, I think he also he either played me or he misses her because I was freaking out and I was like, can you call and talk to him? So I put her on FaceTime. She talked to him and he's literally after she talked to him and after he saw her, he came down and started eating and he's been totally fine since. And like all day I would just kept trying to feed him a little bit and he kept eating, but I'm like, why did he not want to eat initially? I think he just missed her and he was mad like she hasn't like, she left Sunday, she won't be back till Friday. And I think he just really missed her. And so when I called and he got to see her face, I don't know, he started eating after. And now he's being a dick like, "Oh, you kept feeding me yesterday, feed me again today." Oh my god, guys, it was bad. Um it was real bad. I had a full panic attack and then like because of the panic attack and the stress, last night or evening when everything started, like, he was fine. He had been fine all day. I was like, "Okay, he was just fine. I guess he missed her." Or, like, I don't know. I just had this really bad throbbing migraine. It was just a rough day yesterday. It was a rough day. I think it was a hunger strike because she left Sunday and she didn't talk to him on Monday. Like we didn't talk on the phone. And then so or was that Monday? What was it? Yeah, Tuesday. So Tuesday, I was like, we have to FaceTime. Like, I'm not trying to bother you because she's doing classes. I'm like, I'm not trying to bother you, but like you have to talk to him because I don't know what to do. Yeah, because he's an asshole. 100%. He is an asshole, but I think he also missed his mom. Um, but anyways, uh, she FaceTime with I mean, the other two were fine. It's just I'm like, why is he not this is so not like him to not eat. Anyways, sorry, I digress. Yesterday, like I said, it was a rough day. I needed to get it off my chest because he's totally fine. I He's totally fine. And I completely stressed out and panicked for nothing. So, personal story aside, let's get into we need to watch the second part first because a lot of what they respond to happens in the second video. So what we'll do is we'll get into here, let me take this down. We'll watch the second video. And then I've already watched this thing 3 times. And that's not including watching Asmon's covering because I've been watching Asmon Gold cover it as well. But I've also watched this video itself. Where is my we're gonna close that window. Let's pop this one over here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so like I said, we watched the first part 2 days ago. What I want to do, I want to get all of them done today. Let's do a mega stream. Mrs. Flux is gone. I got my paper done. I have nothing to do the rest of the day, so we might as well watch some videos together because this is fucking insane. I still haven't put it on the screen. What am I doing? All right. All right, all right, like I said, let me know how the volume is. I don't want to blow out your guys' eardrums, but let's get into it.
Stand up. Step outside, everybody. No. Don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent two guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court.
Like I said, guys, if you haven't watched the first video, go to his channel and watch the videos, because watching them on live stream with me is really fun, but I do pause a lot and we talk. We converse about what is going on. I highly encourage you to watch his videos in fullness, and he's gonna be dropping a third part soon. I think it's already live on Patreon, but we all know I'm a poor, and I have to wait for that shit to hit the YouTubes. So, yes, it is actually, like, the whole time I'm like, this is not real life. This is real life. I am so happy this is the timeline we are living in, because it is time for us bards to take over legally.
And we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money,
In real life, this is what a chaotic good looks like. Like, in real life, this is chaotic good, in my opinion.
they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not gonna stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute.
The owners are just a bunch of BJs. Apparently.
Prior to filing. Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first. I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt this phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how we just have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
Okay, real quick, I want to know, because again, not only are they getting justice for this family, but they're doing it and making great content. Was that an edit of timing where he waved inside right after they were like, oh, he doesn't want to get his wife involved, and he was literally like, ah. Like, that was a well done edit. And my mini, yes, I do apologize. Thank you so much for the £2, I think, right? That's pounds. Or yeah. Thank you so much. There is no F's. There is no F and S in Lego. I know. But when I do Legos plural, because you're talking about Lego the company, and then you have the Lego bricks. But I'm talking about the Lego bricks. I just take out the bricks part and I do the Legos because it's individual Lego, but combined is Legos, like multiples. So I'm using the S as multiples, not as in the actual title of what it is. I didn't do the English properly. But yes, no, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. We are going to be covering the Patreon CEO's response because as I said, it is beautiful. But let's get back into this.
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with Corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay, let me go and be right back.
Okay. Well,
You guys would have to help me here.
no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys. Like
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away,
Okay, literally, how the fuck does the police say, okay, they say, I know, when you say nobody's going to come and talk to you, and you're like, okay, but they said they were going to come and talk to you. I know. Okay, well, obviously, somebody said they're going to go get somebody to talk to. So what the fuck do you mean? You know, but also nobody's coming to talk to you. Like,
they must have informed him that we're in the area because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude.
I was literally just about to say this. I was just about to say, I say fishes, and that's not technically incorrect, and I say Legos like I say fishes. That is so funny that you just said that in chat, because I'm literally like, but I say fishes, and that's not technically wrong. And then I say Legos. Like, you know, but it's like saying gray and gray. You can spell it the English way or the British. It's British versus American English rules, I think. I hate English. It's stupid.
Obey every traffic law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
He's pulling us over.
This right here.
My name's Officer. This is Americorps Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't?
No.
I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped.
So you said he ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said he ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because
I
we
didn't
definitely
run.
stopped at the
Yeah,
stop
we
sign.
stopped.
Yeah.
You get pulled over. A cop walks up to you and says, somebody said you ran a stop sign. I didn't see it. But I'm gonna fucking pull you over and come talk to you. You ran a stop sign. No, I didn't. Well, I didn't see it. We have to keep watching because I'm gonna keep doing that thing where I'm unable to form words and I just start making noises.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is...
You are misinformed, AP. There is no pattern of harassment. There is no harassment here. Because again, it has to be legally defined and legally charged, and there is no harassment here. This is all legal. 100%.
an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here, so I just explained to them the entire situation.
This
old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set. The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? He said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that
here's
property.
the thing.
Yeah, we were forced.
They said they pulled him over for stopping or for not stopping at a stop sign. Then somehow they get a trespass charge. Like, what the fuck is happening?
To go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even like get to talk to him, and we're in trespass.
So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted that you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tint, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
Yeah, this is the police
It was weird.
harassing
He wouldn't
him.
tell us why he was here.
This is
Like I said, we've already
100%
talked about it.
police
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
Good, man.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Here's the thing. Why the fuck?
Just
Who the fuck said justice can't also be fun and entertaining? Just because he, again, is a showman, people are like, oh, it's not. Blah, blah, blah. No. He has to make it entertaining for people to pay the fuck attention. Nobody would pay attention if it weren't for entertaining content. Unfortunately, we live in a society that has been programmed to no longer pay attention. We live in a society where the government was successful in manipulating brain function, where people are now only able to pay attention for 15-second TikToks. And any retention longer than like, what is it, 30 seconds now, I think. Like, it is mind-blowing people's attention span these days. And you have to make things entertaining. And if not, why not? Why the fuck can you not add some flair to your fucking story? If it has little, like, it's not impacting the story, it's just adding entertainment value. Like, what the fuck are people in such a tizzy about that you can't fucking add some flair to your fucking story? Just because you add flair doesn't mean that the underlying facts aren't fucking there. He has a fucking judgment in his favor. They all have fucking judgments in their favor. They have won. Yet these assholes think they can just ignore him and it'll go away. And when they ignored him and he didn't go away, they started calling the police to try and make him go away. And I don't give a fuck who you are. You cannot tell me that those two men are afraid of this dude. No, they fucking are keeping their pockets full. You will never fucking convince me that those two dudes are afraid of Ben. Not with the way, what was it, Joshua walked outside of his front door and just... That was a fucking dick swinging contest. That is not fair. That is, I'm gonna fucking intimidate you until you fucking leave. And I don't give a fuck. Like, no, they are not afraid. They are pissed because some dude is calling them on their fucking bullshit. They're afraid of losing their money. Yeah, because they got fucking caught. Anyways, I digress. We're allowed to have fun and to make things entertaining while also getting justice and keeping the main plot of the story, which is fuck you. You can't do whatever you want just because you're a $1 billion or a multi-million-dollar corporation. Ugh.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way, But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Because of this right here.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Bro. No.
It kind of seems
This-
like
oh my
Brandon doesn't
God,
want to
it's
have
these
this good
type
faith
of
conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and
Right when he
again,
mentions
for
another
some
law.
reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
it.
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the
Bitch,
case, and
how do you, bitch, how the fuck do you know any of this? This fucking... This fucking hoe. How the fuck does she know? This is a fucking civil matter. He has a fucking... It is not her fucking job. But guess what? Corrupt police cults are gonna corrupt police culty behavior. Are gonna do corrupt culty behavior. So we are witnessing culty corrupt police in their natural environment.
in court.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying to...
Well, that's a lot. So we...
Okay, hold on. I'm still
okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
Bitch!
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it, and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Guys,
Yeah, they all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize
Also,
their
again,
exposure to
all of
lawsuits.
this is totally legal, because again, if you are trying to sue somebody who owes you money, you are allowed to try and contact them to retrieve said money. And when that fails and you have to keep going to fucking court over and over, you have to keep serving them papers over and over. I am so fucking... This is highlighting everything wrong with our justice system and our court system right here. Because these people have to go to this extent when justice should be equal and blind and all of that bullshit. But no, apparently justice, you know, if you're in the right type of organization, plural organizations, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I
promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never gonna listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home. But on our way back, this happened.
What? Pull over again?
Like, this is fucking...
How's it going?
Gotta be
How's it going? I'm
fucking
Officer
shitting
Austin,
me.
Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Okay, right there. What's your name? Are you Ben? Oh my god. Like, I am so glad all of this is coming out. The police have to unredact. Like, you need to unredact the body cam. Show us you have nothing to hide by not hiding it.
Yeah. Down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're gonna resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You can sit on down here for me perfectly.
Sir.
What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not going to screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am.
That is a fantastic tie.
I promise you. I swear to God.
I love that it's just like, I don't know.
Who's that?
So,
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just going to
Like,
ask him, like,
I don't know.
is he
I love
willing
the
to
fucking
give up
pattern.
everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
this officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are illegal substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this away, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't reach.
How? How can the police just pull you over and say, you have drugs in your car, we're gonna search? This is why I'm going to school. This is why I'm going to school. This is why I'm going to school. This is why I'm gonna get a degree. And this is why I'm gonna...
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Ready for this?
This is why...
The vehicle will be searched. Okay. I'm going to have you stick by with my sergeant.
This is why I'm going back to school.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So, you didn't find anything.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? Right. There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this. I'll show him. Go ahead and look at him.
Oh, with you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So
it's crazy. I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Yeah. Like I'm very cooperative. I don't understand. Yeah, what you're saying.
The police know they are well and truly fucked, especially when you have such a clean-cut kid like this who's like, I've never done anything, give me the drug tests. The police at that point are like, fuck you. Like, Jesus.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which
You want to know how you know, there are people out there that's like, oh, what if this is for content? Oh, what if this is for whatever. Well, the police department could solve it very easily by just unredacting this. There is no information about the victims in this body cam footage. Instead of putting out that stupid ass police response, just put out the unredacted body cam footage. That has nothing to do with the victims and only about this search. That's all you have to do. Just put out the unredacted body cam footage about this search, because there's nothing about the victim. Like, all you have to do is put out the unredacted conversation. You don't have to put out a fucking 10-minute soft-spoken video where the police chief is trying to reassure the public that everything they do is correct and they don't do anything wrong. Just put out the fucking unredacted body cam footage. It's that fucking easy. It is so fucking easy for this corporation to be like, boom, store footage, boom, body cam footage, but they fucking won't. Why? What are you fucking hiding? Let's keep going.
Yeah.
You could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently.
To be fair, that kid doesn't.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that.
What thin line are they walking? They were saying, we know you have drugs. We know that you're high. Oh, you guys are walking a thin line, but we're letting you go. If you know that they're high, why the fuck are you letting them go? If you know they're walking a thin line, what fucking thin line?
Makes sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved.
He had to do this.
And attached to this.
He fucking had to do this for the court to fucking accept his filing. You gotta be shitting me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chekhov Flux gets angry. Oh yeah. Going Wisconsin over here. That's how angry I am. Oh yeah.
This email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, I stole a dying man's life savings, and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house.
Guess what? It's the truth, because he already has a fucking court judgment. So I don't think you can get hit for defamation because you have a court judgment saying that you indeed stole these guys' Legos and you owe him, or his Lego, and you owe him. So I'm trying to take out the Lego S for you people. It's just my words. I say words all the time. Words wrong all the time. It's not unusual for me to say words wrong. What's up, little D in the house? What's up, little D? How's it going, my dudette? It's good to see ya. Not defamation, it's the truth. Like, you have a court ruling in your favor. fucking appeal it or fucking do something about it.
House. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers.
Legal
but almost
process
immediately,
server.
my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep, because it's legal.
This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings.
Imagine?
So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Can you imagine having to over and over be like, I'm serving court documents. I'm just trying to serve court documents. And the police are like, hey, fuck you. And my Mini 67, thank you so much for the $2 or £2. I was right. It's pounds, right? For trying. Thank you so much. I am trying. I appreciate you appreciating me, appreciating you. Thank you so much.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Like, at what point?
Yeah.
I know I'm pausing a lot and I'm talking a lot, but it's like, at what fucking point do the police say, hey, we've already been out there. This is legal. Let's not keep wasting fucking taxpayer dollars by continuing to try and intimidate this dude to fucking leave. But no, we want to waste your tax dollars. We like intimidating outsiders. They want to steal from our people. We must protect our people. Jesus, fuck. Yeah, these cops should not care at all. It is not their fucking job. This is a civil matter. It is no longer their job. They should not give a fuck. But you know why they do give a fuck. You know why they give a fuck. I know why they give a. We all know why. We all know why they give a fuck. And let me tell you, this is why I'm going to school.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law.
100%.
They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. And not only that, you can't just be like, no, I'm not gonna take serve it. Like, you can't fucking do this.
So
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you. Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that.
This is not your fucking job,
To be honest
sir.
with you.
These are court papers.
Okay, it doesn't have a judge's name
that-
or anything like that.
Guys, it's just some bot. That's why. It's literally just some bot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's literally just some bot. How do I share a picture? Oh, here we go. Where is the picture? I just screen. Hold on. Hold on. If you zoom in, it's literally just some bot. That's why. It's just some bot. NPC. That's why the police are doing it. It's just some bot. Just some bot somewhere. Mm-hmm. That's why. He's just some bot. He has no brain for himself. That's why.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested.
Because he's a
so
fucking liar?
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us. And we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Yup.
The legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, we have no relationship. That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is she is the exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But I guess I was wrong.
And that's the thing. Like, how can they just... He literally is showing them he's doing everything legally. He cannot do it any other way. How else are you supposed to do it when this is the only legal way? We've got the corruption. We've got the corruption in the house today.
However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
What is that, the 4th time now?
Yeah.
The 4th time?
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Fucking they send over.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
This over here.
Yeah.
Here you go. This dude has no brain. He just has the...
Well.
Do they think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Don't do it, Ben!
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now.
Really?
Did it. Ben shouldn't have said that out. Or what?
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
And it's, real quick, it's not even like they gave him permission. He's just allowed to be there. He doesn't need their fucking permission. They are allowed to be there to serve the legal papers.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever is public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it
Sorry, again, I keep pausing it a lot. How is it that, again, the police can just keep wasting taxpayer money? At some point, they do know that this is gonna get out. People need to understand that stories, especially, I mean, stories that you might not think are big, are going to be big. And you can't keep shit quiet anymore. And now with body cams, like, what the fuck are you trying to hide this shit for? Why the fuck are you not abiding by the fucking laws that you're supposed to uphold? Oh man, this would have been great with Danny on. Yeah, I miss Danny too. I need to text her. She's in my neck of the, I mean, like a couple hours away, but not too far away anymore. All right. I'm just like,
really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through
holy shit. You guys have to see this. Because when I checked it yesterday, holy shit. Hold on, let me share. And let me share it in the chat for you guys. Holy. All right, if you can, there's the GoFundMe link. You can help support this family. They were at fucking $200,000 yesterday. I looked and they were at $200,000. I think they were asking for $250,000. This shit keeps shooting up. Because not only that, this can help. I wonder. So let's see. No, this is all just going to help Brian and his family. Fuck yeah, my dude. And help with legal costs and sharing the story. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. That is fucking dope. Hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah. So the GoFundMe is doing well. However, that is not the end of the story. Let's keep going. Where did I put the window? Too many windows. To the window, to the wall. There it is.
every law they could think of. It turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're gonna take it down.
How? How can one officer be like,
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio. So when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so
it's very 80s.
I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
He's got the fucking
No,
videos.
I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
We're going to seize your phone right
now.
Don't. Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked.
Sheldon,
and at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was giving it to you.
100%.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and
you,
you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
He doesn't make We're allowed to
And
make
again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Man, police be doing too much these days.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. And in fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a lock screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Oh, my boys! My brothers in Christ, are you ready for this? Just put your seatbelts on, fucking hold your hats, fucking grab your buttholes, because shit's about to hit the fan.
Directing Park Police Department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up.
Make yourself known.
Step outside, everybody. Come on.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that.
Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
Okay?
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context.
Boys, my dudes, the time is approaching where I mean, I also am trying not to, like, you know, just say the first thing that comes to mind and get my channel, you know, completely annihilated. So I'm trying to choose my words very carefully. It's just they're eluding me. The proper words are eluding me because the level of angry that this makes me. You cannot write this shit. Somebody who's investigating somebody else for theft, that thief can turn around and be like, they're accusing me. No, it's them. I didn't do it. They did it. And the cops are just like, he said you did it. Can you prove that you didn't? No, because you don't have them. You must have taken them. Like, what the? God bless Ben and his team. Honestly, the fact that they didn't stop after the first arrest, it takes a certain kind of person with a certain set of cojones to continue this fight. And you know what? He rolled a fucking natural 20 on this bitch. He fucking picked up his dice and he said, my boy, don't you fail me now. I'm gonna rub you the right way, and then you are gonna rub and roll the right way. And he cast his die, and that bitch fell on a natural 20. And he fucking knows it. which is why he's not gonna he's not gonna just fucking back down, because he knows he fucking rolled a nat 20 and it is sticking. It is sticking hard. Holy shit.
But I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid.
I want to know what fucking judge is signing these warrants, and I want to know how they're allowed to keep redacting the fucking audio. Jesus.
But it probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the rail, jump right through.
Like, holy shit! And this little kitty just wants some love. The pregnant kitty just wants some love. Bro, when he goes after the fucking police department, oh, they're gonna have to pay him. Oh my God. This police department is gonna have to pay him out the ass. And this is another reason I don't believe police officers should have immunity. I think immunity needs to be taken off the board completely. No doctors, no hospitals, no pharmaceutical companies, no police officers. Guess what? You should be allowed to be sued. I can fucking sue you. If your department thinks you did anything wrong, guess what? Your department can defend you, hire all the lawyers, do all the shit. But guess what? I can still sue you because fuck you. You don't get immunity for doing your job poorly. I understand why immunity exists. I understand on paper it's a good concept, but in practice it does not work. In practice it shields the worst type of people, and it needs to go the fuck away. Across the fucking board.
Back right?
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
So right here.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Then I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company. Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure out civilly. And I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but
Suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe. Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just...
NTM, thank you so much. This is a beautiful, I love this $5 super chat so much. Thank you. Cops need insurance like every effing buddy else, not immunity. Yes, they just need fucking insurance like the rest of us have to have. Not fucking immunity. They don't get to fucking have immunity. You can have insurance. And guess what? If somebody wants to sue you because you were fucking doing your job in the line of duty, guess what? You can fight that out in court and they can decide if what you were doing was within your job limits. Because fucking something needs to be done. These cops need to be held liable on a fucking level that is not happening right now. Because they're going to keep doing whatever the fuck they want. And also, Antium with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Make it expensive to be a dumbass. Yes, that is what yes, make it expensive to be a fucking dumbass. I like that. I like that a lot. Because fuck these. This is getting intense. Yeah, they won't allow him to do it the civil way. He's not allowed to fucking serve the papers. So how the fuck is he supposed? He's just. You're supposed to ooh, let's keep going before I keep singing.
The whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly like kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
Okay, and that's the thing too. The whole point of service is so that the court knows that you know. So like you can't just sue somebody and not and get a default judgment because they never got served. Like the service is so that the court knows the other party knows and is aware of the situation. All of this should count as service because he knows he's fucking being sued, and on a technicality, he's able to fucking avoid it? Fuck no. The bitch knows he's being sued. He's fucking served, in my opinion.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started,
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding? Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else you'll get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail. Okay,
I do.
The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, This was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
What though?
Okay, should I?
Yep.
Go back.
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's
What the
gonna.
fuck is he being charged with? What the fuck is illegal about? Is it defamation? Is he being sued for defamation? What the fuck is it? Harassment? Like, what is he being charged with? And again, it's not harassment because he has a legal fucking case in his favor. I'm yelling again.
He has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
This is fucking infuriating. Like, absolutely fucking stupid. What the
However,
fuck is he
I ended up getting
with?
extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man, yeah.
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that. Now,
Yeah, dude.
I just have to wait for court. And
Yeah,
honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
Oh my boy, you did.
They couldn't fix anything. And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So he rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. He was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
What is his, like, what is another, what warrant? Like, what is he being arrested for? What is the warrant for his arrest?
Hey, fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime.
I am so curious and excited to see the affidavit, or why can't I think of the word? The arrest warrant. I'm excited to see what's in that arrest warrant. I want to know what changed, how he became an actual physical danger. I want to know how he became threatening. Like, I want to know what happened, where all this new information came, where he now is a public safety hazard and he's now a threat. Like, what is this new information? What is this investigation? Please Please release the warrants. I'd love to see that.
Really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. Oh, what's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon.
For $35.
Patreon.com/RichBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
So that was the second video. Oh, and that is the current, what it's at. Holy shit, 323,000, way to go. That is what I'm talking about. So, holy shit, it only took us an hour and a half to get through a 41-minute video. But that's okay, because we are going to be continuing. I'm going to keep watching more of the... We're going to watch the... Oh, my hair is crazy. Holy shit. It's so humid here. Like, all my hair is frizzing out. We're going to go watch the police response. And then we're going to watch the CEO's response of Patreon. Now, the CEO of Bricks and Minifig did a response. Yep, they sure did. Yep, he sure did. That stupid fucking man, his face just looks like a fuckhole. Like, it's just, yeah. He has one of those unfortunate faces, you know? As they say, a face for radio. As they say. Yeah. Yeah. So once I saw that second video and I saw the issues where their house was, I'm like, what judge is signing these fucking warrants? What is happening? Let me go and pull up the police response. And what we're going to be doing is watching Ben's response to the police response. Because he's able to kind of address their lies as they're lying. Because again, he blatantly is like, ooh, he ran a stop sign. We saw the fucking video. He came to a full and complete stop. What the fuck do you mean he ran a stop sign? And then you ended up giving him a fucking charging fucking a trespassing charge. Videos, what am I doing? I am looking for this one. Now this response is 17 minutes. Hopefully it won't take, let's see, 41 minutes took us an hour and a half. So maybe a 17-minute video will take us 30 minutes. Let's pull it up. Again, bro, I am a fan of mullets and I am a fan of the 80s. I fucking love all things 80s. And this dude's hair, man, you know me, and like with Megan, we talk about hair all the time. I talk about hair all the time. Like my hair, you know? This dude's hair. I fucking love Ben's hair. He's got some good hair. All right. Yeah, arrested for not leaving the car. Mm-hmm. What's up, Becca Has Thoughts? Off topic, but I just saw Big Tiff Dog is covering the Owens Bay. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, today is gonna be a good day. It's already a good day. Man, because I think they refiled, right? There's just so much, man. Holy shit. Oh, fuck no, I'm not cutting my hair into a mullet. Absolutely not. No, not my hair. I could not rock a mullet. Wait, Megan talks about, I know, sometimes she does. From time to time, not often, but from time to time, Megan does talk about hair. But no, I fucking love his hair. I am all about talking about hair all the time. Most of the time. But before we get into this, my dudes, I have been highly agitated by that video. And we all know what that means. I need a cigarette. Yup, yes I do. So it's been a little bit about hour 45. We are going to take a quick cigarette break for me. For you guys, if you smoke, get your smoke, coffee, go to the bathroom, switch over your laundry, do whatever you have to do. Just don't leave. Smash that like button. Also, make sure to head over to Reckless Ben's channels. If I have any mods in the chat, can you link his video and his channel? If I have any mods, I am unsure because it doesn't tell me on the Streamlabs. Yeah. All right, my dudes. I need to get a smoke break song that isn't Project Zomboid. I need a smoke break that isn't. We'll work on that later. Maybe in a members only, we'll work on a new smoke break, bathroom break, stream break song that we can play. Because currently all I have is this one. So my dudes, do what you gotta do. Just don't leave here. We'll be right back.
Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it a rumble. Bend up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration. Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sinner. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Oh, walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it a rumble. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration. Head outside, feel the brisk, fresh air. Light it up, smoke it without a care. Chit chat, laugh, we're a pair. In this moment, there's nothing rare. Let the stress just fade away. Breathing deep, no words to say. Life is wild, but we're okay. This is ours, our smoke break day. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration.
She boots up the game, the world's gone to gray.
Knox County's calling, no time to delay. A bat in her hand, sneakers tied tight. She's the queen of the ruins in the dead of the night. Zombies are groaning, they're clawing the door, but she's got a witch, she's been here before. Crafting a fate with a heart made of steel. Every choice that she makes, it's all feeling real. 100 days, she's gotta survive. In Project Zomboy, she's keeping hope alive. Dodging the dead with the fire in her soul. She's writing a story, she's taking control. Through the blood and the rain, she's standing tall. A warrior girl, she'll outlast them all. 100 days, yeah, she's got this fight in the apocalypse glow. She's burning so bright. The old houses, finds cans in a stack. Checks every corner, ain't no turning back. Barricades windows, sets traps in the yard. The survivor's a legend, her will's battle scar. The helicopter hums, it's a dangerous sound. She's sprinting through forests, not making a sound. With a backpack of gear and a map in her grip, she's outrunning the horde with a quip on her lip. 100 days, she's gotta survive. In Project Zomboy, she's keeping hope alive. Dodging the dead with the fire in her soul. She's writing a story, she's taking.
We're back. We're back. I didn't want to scare anybody. So that has a nice, I think this has a jingle too. Anyways, let's get going. Let's watch Ben's response to the American Fork Police Department's response. I love that we're this is fucking Inception levels of responses. It's a reaction to a reaction to a reaction. I'm reacting to Ben, who's reacting to the police, who's reacting to Ben, who's reacting to the situation. This is levels of Inception that I have never delved into before. So this is going to be interesting. But let us get into for those of you just joining, my friends, we're covering the situation currently going on in Utah with the YouTuber known as Reckless Ben and the city of, what is it? American Fork? Is that what it is? Hold on. Yes. So with the American Fork Police Department and Bricks and Minifig, and Patreon is entered, and this is getting crazy. So we just finished the second video he put out. He is putting out a third video. It is available on Patreon. I have not seen it yet. When it drops on the YouTubes, we will go ahead and cover it. Anyways, I think it was yesterday. I'm getting my days confused because yesterday was a rough day for me, migraine and all that. But the Patreon CEO has responded to Bricks and Minifig's notice of takedown. And we're going to see what he has to say about them telling him to remove Ben. So let us dive first into Ben's response to the American Fork Police Department. This is going to be good. Where is it? There it is.
I made about them.
I am the Chief of Police for the American Fork Police Department. I'd like to address the members of our American Fork and Cedar Hills community regarding some videos currently circulating on social media.
So now I will offer a response to their response. There's a lot of new information in this response that I've been wanting to get for a long time, so we'll go over that first. One of the main questions in my video was, why did I get swatted for stealing the Legos when this wasn't a mystery to the police officers and they knew that I didn't steal the Legos, that Josh stole the Legos.
He basically stole a $200,000 collection of Star Wars Legos.
But still, why did they raid my house for stealing the Legos when there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that Josh stole the Legos? When I requested the body cam footage of this to try to find the answers myself, they redacted everything, and they claimed it was to protect the victims. However, one of my friends set up a GoPro as we were getting swatted, and we caught the entire conversation on camera.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
For 3 months, the police department's answer.
Okay, so really quick. We just heard they're looking for Legos. Can you imagine having all of this information? You've been filming all of your movements for the past how long, documenting this story, and then you get raided for some Lego that is apparently in your, like, the fuckery is at foot at the Fork Police Department. Fuckery afoot, I say.
Has been, this redaction is important because it protects Josh, the victim of this case. However, we can clearly see that the police are looking for Legos and they saw no Legos. And they redacted this because they were embarrassed that they made such a stupid decision to swat the wrong person. They were so embarrassed of swatting my house for stealing the Legos that in all of the police reports, it is completely redacted. The police department wants this information hidden so bad that they're willing to break the law to hide this from everyone. The only reason I know about it is because of the receipt I got the night I was released from jail and my friend's GoPro that was recording. So even though I've been asking them for...
That is fucking fast. Can you imagine not knowing the reason why all of this is I mean, you know the reason, but this is how the legal system is allowed to behave. Just Lincoln Logs. Like, my flabbers are gasted. My flabbers are gasted.
3 months, why I got swatted, they finally came up with an answer, which is the Airbnb host told them that I stole the Legos.
During contact with the Airbnb owner, the owner reported overhearing conversations about possible stolen Legos. Specifically, officers wrote in the search warrant affidavit, the homeowner also disclosed that he could hear multiple individuals inside the residence speaking about possibly stolen Lego toys they had taken. Based
on somebody overhearing a conversation, they think. Because the homeowner overheard them talking. Y'all, I didn't know they could get search warrants based off of somebody hearing like, I mean, I thought there had to be some type of investigation. Like, I thought they had to do some type of investigation before they could just break into your house and search. But turns out anybody could just be like, hey, this person at this address, I mean, we knew this because of swatting, but like,
on that information, officers added a request within the search warrant affidavit seeking authorization to also search for and seize possible stolen property, including Lego merchandise. 4th District Judge Roger W. Griffin reviewed and approved the search warrant.
I always like...
Hold on. What was the name of that judge? Hold on. The #1 search is Judge Roger Griffin, Mormon. Wow. What do you guys think? This is the judge that signed the warrant. Totally looks like an honorable guy, right? Got his law degree from BYU, or he obtained his law clerk. Oh yeah, his law degree from BYU. Mm-mm. Interesting. Can't you? Isn't there like a way to rate judges to see what his? I want to see what people have rated him. Hmm. What's this? Never mind. Anyways, sorry. I just wanted to take a look and see the gentleman. Yeah. Yeah.
Judge Roger W. Griffin reviewed and approved the search warrant.
I always like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I will take the police officer's word on this, but something fishy is going on here.
Yeah,
and
real quick,
everything can just
bro, who is that? What? Please let us know what that address. I don't want to stay at an Airbnb where the people are listening to my conversations and then running to the police. That's concerning. That's concerning. How were they listening to the one? How were they listening to the conversation? Two, what were the contents of that? Because like, were you having a how did you overhear them talking? Was it like, because my brain instantly thinks like doorbell cameras, like cameras cameras in the house, maybe. Like, what type of survey is this? A breach? Was there like a breach of privacy? Can they then charge the Airbnb, or not charge, but like, can Ben sue for a breach? But like, what is the expectation of privacy there? Like, how does that work? Because you still have an expectation of privacy, but you don't own it. So could the owners give permission? Man, this is a whole can of worms. Holy shit. I'm going to get off on a whole other tangent. Let's keep watching.
cleared up if you unredact the audio and let everyone see the truth. Also, after we got raided and the police officers found no Legos, all of this footage has been redacted too. And my guess is if the police unredact this footage, we will find out the answers once and for all. While we were getting swatted, one of the police officers decided to injure me for absolutely no reason. He claims it's because I was trying to make a fast movement.
They should allow a third party that is not affiliated with the police department in any way, that it's not affiliated with the state. They need to allow a third party that has no affiliation to come in and review that to make sure that everything's on the up and up. Because I'm pretty sure they do that with like, I can't remember what it's called. Somebody in the chat or one of my lawyer friends, where a third party will review communications between a lawyer and their client or whatever to like take out the privilege stuff or to like make sure there's no privilege stuff in there. I can't remember what it is. I'm still learning law stuff. You know, I'm still working my way up there. I haven't made it to law school yet. But like, there needs to be a third party that comes in and takes a look at these body cams and be like, your redactions are stupid.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
When we replay the footage, you can clearly see I was not making any fast movements. However, the police department has an answer to this.
During Snyder's detention, Lieutenant Adamson took hold of Snyder's right arm. Lieutenant Adamson later reported that he felt Snyder tense his arm, at which point Adamson moved Snyder's right arm behind his back to place him into custody.
The police department has made it clear I did not, in fact, make any quick movements like the police officer claims I did. So the police officer was lying, but not fully, because I did tense my arm. However, he lunges at me extremely fast before he even touches me. So how could he even know that I was tensing my arm before he even grabs me? That doesn't make any sense. There's only one solution. This police officer has psychic powers, and he could tell that my arm was tensing up before grabbing me. However, this makes...
See, and that's the thing. We all clearly saw what happened. How the fuck are they coming out? And this is how you know they're lying. Because, again, he's talking like this. I'm remaining calm and soft-spoken, so you need to remain calm and soft-spoken. You need to just believe what I say, even though your eyes show, even though your eyes are showing you, and the body cam is showing you, that he was literally just standing there walking out. The poor kid had that, like, you know, look on his face like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what are you doing? What's going on? He was just walking out. And again, they had no reason to, like, bam, the way they did, except for the fact, you know, intimidation.
Makes no sense, because if the police officer did truly have psychic powers, he would have known that we were not the thieves, Josh and Brandon were the thieves. So this can't be the case either. I'm trying to have an open mind with these different possibilities of what this could be, but literally the only outcome left is that this police officer injured me for no reason. However...
Okay, exactly. They're trying to Jedi mind trick you with this soft-spoken police officer. It's not working because we're all normal. There are certain people that will, like, you know the people that I mean. You know the people that I mean that will believe it, but the rest of us are like, you're full of fucking shit.
The police have another response to this of why I must be lying.
In the X-ray image displayed by Mr. Snyder in that video, a small L is visible in the upper right-hand corner of the X-ray. The L indicates the image is that of the left shoulder. The video shows Lieutenant Adamson handling Snyder's right arm during the arrest.
Yes, the stock footage I used to show what a dislocated shoulder is, an image that's clearly not mine, because I didn't go to the hospital. I went...
Real quick, guys. He is going to show a video of explaining why he gets dislocated shoulders. I don't like looking at dislocated shoulders. It's nothing like graphic or anything. It's just you can see that his shoulder is unlocated. So I will just kind of briefly throw out this disclaimer. Again, it's not you just see that his shoulder looks funny, but because, you know, I know what just a warning, FYI.
To jail, so how could I have taken this picture? But anyways, the stock image I used is of a left shoulder when my shoulder that got injured was my right shoulder. When I was editing this, I like to think highly of my audience, that they would have known that this was a stock image and I wouldn't have to spoon feed every tiny detail to my audience. But now I realize that there's another portion of my audience called the American Fork Police Department that maybe I do have to spoon feed every single piece of information to. So I'm going to use this as constructive criticism, and in every single episode going forward now that I know that the American Fork Police Department's watching, I will be forced to spoon feed every single detail as a professional slackliner.
See, okay, and that's the thing too. Like, again, this is I knew that it was stock footage. There are certain things that you know is like stock, where clearly it's like he's not offering it for the proof of the matter. He's offering it for, like, just, again, the video for entertainment purposes. That doesn't change the fact that they dislocated his shoulder. Again, he does explain why it dislocates easier, and he doesn't thank the police. But again, the fact that they like to use it as an actual, like, see, he's lying. Like, no, morons, you just don't have a brain. and you want to try and use it. It's like, just think. Think for 2 seconds, please.
Dislocating my shoulder is almost a monthly thing for me.
Like this.
The whole weight of my arm is just on this bone.
Boone.
3 days before I got arrested, I had a really bad ski accident where I had a really bad dislocation of my shoulder, and any movement at all would have dislocated it. So I will say here, I don't think that the police officer was purposely trying to injure me. I think to a normal person, this would have been fine. But for me in particular, this was not good, but it was still unjustified. And the police officer was just making up an excuse, and now they're making up an excuse to defend it. Another thing I find shocking is the chief of police, even after reviewing the dash cam footage, says that we ran a stop sign.
Richardson initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle for failing to stop before the stop line at a stop sign and failing to stop completely at that stop sign.
The chief of police looked at this video and said, "We ran a stop sign."
See, it's funny. Hold on.
Now he's
Hold on.
using
Let's look
that
at
to
that.
say-
Where he stopped.
The chief of police looked at this video.
Failing to
where-
stop completely at that stop sign.
The
The stop
line.
line at a stop sign and initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle for failing to stop before the stop line at a stop sign and initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle for failing to stop before the stop line at a stop sign. Richardson initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle for failing to stop before the stop line at a
for the
stop
line.
sign and failing to stop
line in the
completely
video.
at that stop sign.
The chief of police looked at this
watch the
video,
video a little
and
closer
said,
now.
"We ran a stop sign."
Did you
And now
see
he's
the
using
line?
that to say, this was a
you
legal
see the
traffic
line?
stop. The police officers did. And now we
One more
ran
time.
Stop sign. Stop before the stop line at a stop sign and failing to stop completely at that stop
more
sign.
The chief of police looked at this video and said, "We ran a stop sign." And now he's using that to say, this was a legal traffic stop.
Where was the line that he didn't stop before? And how was that not a full and complete fucking stop? I need these questions answered. Because that right there, what the fuck? Sorry, I felt it coming, and it's like my brain, if I focus on the sneeze too hard, it'll go away. But I try not to focus on it, but then it's like you need to sneeze, and sorry, that was a buildup. Yeah, you can yeah, he didn't stop before the blue line. 100%. You don't see a line, and he definitely stopped. That was a double bald-faced lie. Right from that. Guys, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to lie to you. But don't look at the evidence. Don't look at the videos. Don't look at the evidence in the videos. Just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to my calm and irritating voice. Listen to my calm and irritating voice when I tell you he did not stop behind the line. And he didn't stop at that stop sign.
The police officers did nothing wrong. At this point, we thought the best thing to do was to take Josh to court so he can be legally accountable for the crimes he committed. However, to do that, we are first required to serve him court papers. So we did what the law told us to do. I got a process server, and we went to his house to do this the legal way. However, Josh did not want to do this the legal way, and instead called the police on us.
Joshua Johnson contacted police and reported he was going to shoot someone as a result of the ongoing harassment. Multiple officers.
How many of you
immediately-
believe that? I want to see a show in the hands. How many of you believe that Ben actually made any type of threat? I want to see how many people actually believe that. Let's listen to that one more time.
Responded as a result. Joshua Johnson contacted police and reported he was going to shoot someone as a result of the ongoing harassment. Multiple officers.
Wait. No,
immediately
that's the wrong thing. That was the dude saying he was going to impose some freedom seeds into people. And the cops are like, okay, we'll protect you.
responded to the result. Joshua.
Listen to this one
The
more
law
time.
told us to do. I got a process server, and we went to his house to do this the legal way. However, Josh did not want to do this the legal way, and instead called the police on us.
Joshua Johnson contacted police and reported he was going to shoot someone as a result of the ongoing harassment. Multiple officers immediately responded to the area.
Josh was so scared of going to court that he would rather shoot us than accept these court papers. Josh's logic here is that if he can murder the process server and if he can murder me, then he can get away with his crimes because there'll be no one to sue him in court. However, sadly for Josh, murder is illegal. And now he just admitted his plans to the police officers. The American Fork Police should at least be arresting Josh for trying to use murder as a way to get out of court. But sadly, for some reason, they arrested me instead.
Find you back. Am I being arrested? You're under arrest right now. Really?
Something about this seems off, and all of the answers are in the body cam footage. However, they redacted all the body cam footage. So this is where I think if we all come together as a community, we can somehow convince the American Fork Police Department to unredact this footage so we can find out why they arrested me and not the guy who threatened to murder me. However, the American Fork Police does not want to unredact the footage right now, and now have made up a new excuse of why I was the one justified being arrested.
Can you imagine? Let's marinate in this for a minute. We really need to absorb. I want you guys to really absorb what you just heard. This dude said he was going to shoot someone because they were trying to serve him papers. And the police said, we'll go arrest that person trying to serve you the legal papers. Don't worry, you won't have to face any type of legal anything for threatening to shoot someone. Because we got your back, bro. Can you imagine having this type of plot armor? Like, you don't get plot armor like this unless it's written in. This dude has some meta fucking plot armor where you can tell the police you are going to commit one of the ultimate crimes. And they're like, we got your back, bro. And this dude's like,
Officer Sumbot
new excuse of why I was the one justified being arrested.
Officer Sumbot contacted the Marion County Circuit Court.
oh, Officer Sumbot. It's just Sumbot. We established he's an NPC. He's just Sumbot. Literally his name. He's just Sumbot. We literally learned the fucking police departments are NPCs. You cannot fucking write this shit.
In Oregon to verify the legitimacy of the paperwork. The court confirmed that the case was indeed legitimate, but that papers had already been served and no hearing date had yet been scheduled.
The police department said the reason they arrested me and not Josh this day is because they called to confirm if this was a real court case, and they said it was real. However, the papers have already been served, and now I'm doing this.
Yes. Yes, we did. Hold on, let me grab the picture again. We did display. It is legitimate. It was legitimately Officer Sumbot. I need to not put this away before I was done with it. Yep. Officer Sumbot. Literal NPC. Literal NPC right over there.
Solely to get YouTube content. And if that's true, I would like to see footage of it. They released all the raw footage, and that part doesn't seem to be in the raw footage.
It's already been to court, or are you allowed to tell me kind of where they're at with the case?
There is no hearing date set, and there hasn't been a hearing in the case yet. All I see is the claim that was filed. I don't see proof of service or anything. hearing would be set until a response is filed by defendant.
Okay, so the defendant needs to be served with papers before the case will, I guess, start?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your help. I think that's all for today. Thank you.
Now, you remember 2 seconds ago when the soft-spoken policewoman said that, oh, the court said it's already been served. Like, you heard that, right? The police officer lied directly to your face and said the court said it's already been served. Oh, why do we have the body cam footage that says it hasn't been served?
No problem.
Okay, bye.
Right here, the police officer admits that it is March 10th.
On March 10th, 2026.
However, you can see here that Josh doesn't get served until 3 days later, March 13th. So how could Josh have already been served on March 10th if he didn't get served until March 13th? Unless Josh is a time traveler. There's only one way to clear this hole up.
See? I'm telling you, this is a fucking D&D campaign. We have time travelers. We have mind readers and psychic, people who have psychic abilities. Like, we have people with the most incredible plot armor. I'm telling you, this is the most incredible D&D campaign in real life that has ever happened.
American Fork Police Department, show me the time machine. So now they say that I have done all the check marks which constitute stalking. Let's go through them.
Individual commits stalking if the individual intentionally or knowingly engages in a course of conduct directed at a specific individual.
So yes, I did do an action that was targeted at a specific individual, but that's what's required by the court if I want to take someone to court. If someone steals your stuff and you go through the legal process to take them to court, that is not considered stalking. I have a right as an American to sue him.
Is reckless as to whether that course of conduct would cause a reasonable person to fear for the individual's own safety or the safety of another.
The second check mark is that if a reasonable person would be scared. The police are claiming that since this action made Josh scared, this check mark is complete. However, they have completely forgotten about the term reasonable. As we can see, Josh is not a reasonable person.
Right there, a reasonable person. This is not a reasonable person's reaction to a lawsuit. A reasonable person is like, oh fuck, I'm being sued, I have to go to court. A unreasonable person goes, I am going to shoot somebody if they come on my property. I'm going to shoot people if they try and serve me these papers. This is not harassment. This is not stalking. There has to be an element of fear. And again, as we saw in the video earlier today, these motherfuckers are not afraid of him. They're not. They're pissed that he's calling them on their fucking bullshit and it's gonna hurt their wallet. Their wallets are fucking scared, and that's apparently enough. Fuck these people. We need to get this dude to 1 million views and get all of this shit through the fucking roof. We need to support Ben. Go to his Patreon and all that good stuff.
This is someone who multiple times has tried to silence someone by accusing them of being on heroin.
Here's the crazy thing. They told me that they took over that location because the owners were using the location to fund their heroin addiction.
What?
Yeah, and that's how they took it over, and saying they had like a pigeon in there that was crapping all over the Legos and it smelled bad, all this stuff.
This is someone who threatened to murder me just for trying to serve him papers. This is not a reasonable person. It is not reasonable to threaten to murder someone just for serving papers. A reasonable person would accept the papers, so that second checkbox does not meet the requirements. I even tried explaining this to one of the police officers early on.
What the law says is if the average person would feel unsafe by our behaviors, so I think he's feeling unreasonably unsafe, a reasonable person would not feel unsafe in the situation. Well, I can say the same thing. I feel unsafe trying to conduct business with him, and he calls the police on me to hide. I feel unsafe because of that. Because we had a 3-hour search in our car. He said we had heroin in our car yesterday. We had a 3-hour search in our car. That makes me feel unsafe. I think that's reasonable for me to feel unsafe. It's not reasonable for him to feel unsafe.
So Josh is
Amen,
actually
brother.
the one who said he was going to murder me if I take him to court. But now I'm the one that's being looked into for threatening to murder Josh. How does this make any sense?
Mr. Johnson alleged that Mansell had hired Benjamin
Yeah, she
Snyder
was the
to
processor.
harass, stalk, vandalize the store, threaten to murder the manager of the store.
Now let's go to the heroin claim. We got pulled over by the police and they claimed that we had heroin on us.
This officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle.
Most of this footage is redacted, so again, there's a big mystery of what happened. Can we all come together and convince the American Fork Police Department to unredact this so we can find out the truth? However, what the police is claiming now is that they did not get a call saying that we had heroin on us. Instead, they could just tell from the second we pulled over that our eyes were glossy.
During the interaction, Officer Fraughton indicated he believed Shaw's eyes appeared glossy and expressed concern regarding possible impairment.
If we look
The most amazing thing is we have the fucking body cams. They've redacted a lot of it, but for the most part, you have the fucking body cams. And we're running into another situation where the police are like, oh, all this stuff is happening, all this bad stuff is happening, and the body cam footage comes out and completely contradicts everything that the police say. This is why we have body cams. You should not be allowed to fucking redact them. In order to redact them, you should have to send them to a third party. It has nothing to do with the fucking government third party.
back on the raw footage, this is what the police officer said his first interaction with us was like.
Good with these guys being able to drive?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see anything clear as day with Tyler that I noticed.
What's the goal of...
Right now? Yeah, I was gonna scare him a little bit and let him go is all I really was gonna do.
We have charge.
Or we just and let him go is all I really was. Yeah, I was gonna scare him a little bit and let him go is all I really was gonna do.
We have
I was gonna scare him a little bit and let him go is all I really was gonna do.
We have
We need a fucking third party to go through all the fucking unredacted footage.
charges, or are we just tired of them being annoying?
It seems hard to take.
Yeah. I don't believe shit they're gonna say at all. I don't give a fuck at this point. Nothing that they say, nothing that anybody on that fucking bricks and fucking fags, fucking the North or the American Fag Police Department, none of those motherfuckers are trustworthy. None of those motherfuckers are gonna tell you the truth. Let's keep watching.
What the chief of police is saying seriously, because so far almost everything he said is a lie. So the only way we can actually
Sorry,
find
I'm
out the
pausing
truth
a lot.
is
I'm
if
irritated.
we unredact everything. We already know the victim's name is Joshua Johnson. Why do we have to keep that protected? His name is already out there. None of these redactions are protecting anything except for the police. And now I want to acknowledge my friend Sheldon's arrest.
The group stated they were supporting a GoFundMe campaign for a dying man. One of the individuals, later identified as Sheldon Norcross, Officer Richardson then decided to seize Norcross's phone, pending the approval of a search warrant, in order to preserve potential evidence and prevent the deletion or alteration of any data. According to Officer Richardson's reports, when Norcross was informed that the phone was going to be seized, Norcross immediately began manipulating the device.
The police officer claims that Sheldon was arrested because he opened his phone to start deleting evidence. However, we can clearly see in the footage Sheldon's thumb is heading towards that lock button to lock his phone. His phone was open when he
Gotta
pulled it
love
out,
the fucking
and the phone was
police, man.
transitioning from on to off, not from off to on. From this response, it almost seems like the police officers didn't even watch the video. So American Fork Police Department, if I'm your teacher, here's your homework. First off, learn the facts of what actually happened. Second off, stop lying about the facts. No one's believing it. The third thing is unredact the audio that makes the police look bad. Some of the best lawyers in the United States are reaching out to me right now, so eventually this is going to get released. Wouldn't you just like to get this over with sooner rather than dragging this out? The more we drag this out, the more content we get, so this only benefits me to drag this out. It doesn't benefit you. If you unredact the illegally redacted parts now, you'll win over audience support much faster. It's kind of funny because a lot of you guys probably think I'm like trying to like make fun of this other cop by how he was talking.
Brother, you mind turning up the volume? Holy, it's actual ASMR. Wow.
I did what?
I cannot really hear him. Why is he whispering?
No, I'm actually just like super sick right now. I haven't been sleeping because I'm trying to get out part 3 as fast as I can. And that's caused me just to like stay up all night, every night, and not sleep. And now I'm sick and have no voice. But yeah, I guess it kind of, I don't know why that police officer was talking with such a low, quiet voice, but that's why I am, at least. I wasn't making fun of him. I literally am just genuinely sick. But if you want to see part 3, subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/recklessben. Part 3 will be up there very soon. Part 2, I'm only dealing with misdemeanors, but part 3 is when they start accusing me of felonies. So it gets insane. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to crank out videos in the meantime until part 3 is done. But thanks for all the support, and let's find Brian's Legos.
Hell yeah, my dudes. So that was the police response. Essentially being like, don't believe any of the footage or the body cams we put out. Just listen to what I say. And it's like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. No, we don't just believe what you say, you fuckheads. So now we're also going to watch, let's get this going. Hold on. Oh, here we go. This is Patreon's founder, CEO founder, I think. And this is his response. Now, Bricks and, oh, that's not the right one. That is Sumbot. So let's get this on stream. Close that. All right. Oh, I did it the wrong way. All right. So the CEO of Patreon, Jack Conte, tells Bricks and Minifigs to shove it in a response to serving them with a takedown notice to remove Reckless Ben's Patreon account. So yes, Bricks and Minifigs is trying to get Patreon to shut down Reckless Ben. The audacity! And this is his motherfucking beautiful response. Let's take a watch. Let me know if you guys can hear and if the sound is Gucci. It should be all the way up. Let's go!
Dear creator community, my name is Jack Conte, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to Reckless Ben and an ongoing dispute regarding a local Lego consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction. So after an extensive review and investigation by Patreon's trust and safety team, we have in fact unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifigs can stuff it. We're keeping Ben's page up. And if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't like that, they can sue us.
Y'all can suck a dick. Hell yeah. That was short, sweet, and fucking beautiful. That was glorious, if I do say so myself. That was a very beautiful beautiful response. So let me minimize that. So that is where I am up to date on the situation. Bricks and Minifigs has now sued Ben for a whole bunch of shit, and things are getting spicy. So with these takedown notices and these lawsuits, the lawsuits are going to get even more crazy. So I want to encourage everybody to head over to Reckless Ben's Patreon account, his YouTube account. Go support him on his socials and go support his videos. I think both part 1 and part like they're not labeled part 1 and part 2, but the first part of the video has over 3 million views, and the second part of his video has over 3 million views. And hold on. I want to show this on screen. Let's get this going. I want to show you guys this. Boom. Now, we did go over this on the first day that we took a look at it, but this is We Steal from oldpeople.com. And I think this is the shirt with the GoFundMe t-shirt. Oh yeah, this one is pre-ordering will begin after the pre-order window has closed. Well, when does the pre-order window close? I don't know when the window closes, but go get your shirts because that's pretty cool. But anyways, this is like the greatest website. It's got message from the CEO. It's got reviews, frequently asked questions. This is a fantastic website. I encourage everybody to head over there. But this situation is escalating quickly. Again, I actually saw part 2 first, and then I saw like half of part 1, but then I saw part 2 and I went back and rewatched part 1, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is absolutely insanity. I don't think Lego has responded. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if Lego's come out with a response. Has Lego responded to Bricks and Minifigs? Let's see. No, I don't see any response from Lego. I mean, Lego has clarified that Bricks and Minifigs is an independent third-party reseller and not affiliated or controlled with by the official Lego group. I doubt the official response from Lego Group regarding the viral conflict is that they cannot control how these aftermarket franchise stores operate. I don't see that. That's just what like the Google AI is saying. I don't know if I've actually seen a response from Lego. Yeah, they shouldn't. I wouldn't expect Lego. I mean, I really wouldn't expect Lego to say anything. It's kind of like, I don't know, they really don't have anything to do with this situation. I mean, Lego might step up and be like, "Hey, support our collectors," and like blah blah blah, but like as a business move. They don't have anything to do with Bricks and Minifigs other than that's the product that they sell. I need to get a drink. I am thirsty. It's been 2.5 hours. We got to keep going. You missed the stream. No, we're still going. I mean, we covered everything we wanted to cover. Now I want to sit and marinate in it. So we often get all of the information that's going on from the streamers. Like, you know, we're absorbing all the information, but we're not marinating it. We want to just really marinate in what we just heard. Like how the police chief or whoever the fuck that was said they didn't stop behind the line and they flew the stop sign. When we watched the dash cam footage, there was no line, and they came to a full stop. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm sorry, I'm just really trying to gather my thoughts. We're marinating in it. This is us marinating in the fact that a police official, whatever his fucking title was, said he did not stop behind the line and he did not come to a stop. When should we bring it up again? Should we pull up the clip again? Roll the tape. If I had an editor and somebody who like was behind the scenes and doing stuff for me, this is where they would pull up that video and they would roll the tape. But we don't have that, so we're just going to do it ourselves right now. We don't have to do it. I rewound it and watched it like 700 times. So we don't have to do that again. But it's just like how can you do this? How, like, I do have it pulled up. Hold on. Hold on, am I back? Am I back? What happened? Hold on, now I can't find my studio tab. Where is my studio tab? There it is. All right, am I back? All right, I'm back. What the fuck was that? Am I here? What happened? What happened to my stream? What happened? Why is it? Hold on. My shit is freaking out. What the fuck was that? I just had a huge drop off. Bricks and Minifigs is attacking my channel. No, Kick said I was offline too. I went offline, like I went offline on both YouTube and they fucking with my audio is. What happened? Is this any better? How's the audio now? Bam is taking me down. Seriously, what the fuck just happened? Why did it literally didn't do any, like everything was fine and then my stream screen kind of went a little wonky. There's a whole new stream? How long have I... Wow. Is the audio still poopy? ISP glitch, probably. I mean, it had to. That was weird. You didn't see anything go wrong, but it could have happened when you were in the other room. I don't know. Like, my everything went down, at least on the YouTube and Kick side, but, like, on my side, everything was fine. Oh, check out membership. Oh, sorry. Yes, let me go and check out. I need to pull up all the, hold on. Let me go through and see what I've missed. I have to pull it up here. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone just so that I can see fucking if it goes down again, because that was fucking weird. The only other time that happened was when I tried to stream about Diego Garcia, and my whole ass stream got taken. Like, my whole ass internet crashed. And holy shit, I have to go back up and find it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I missed it. I don't even know when this happened. I'm so sorry, Uncle Buck. All right. So I'm gonna go back and try and find them. I have Uncle Buck with a gift or with a membership. I'm all over the place. Uncle Buck, thank you so much for the 24-month member chat. 24 months. Bro, you've been a member for 2 years. That's what I'm talking about, my dude. See, Streamlabs does not highlight the memberships. It only highlights super chats. And this was like fucking at the beginning of the stream. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I have to do the Muppet voice because I failed. Give me 2 seconds while I look for I want to be able to highlight it because I do appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Uncle Buck. There it is. That did not take as long as I thought it would. I'm going to keep going into Muppet voice if I'm not careful. 24 months. That's what I'm talking about. My diggity dude. And then we had it was just a little bit further down the line. Ooh, it is June. I can gift out memberships too. Ooh, we'll do that in a couple minutes. As soon as I find King Bob gifting 5 Flux memberships. Thank you so much, King Bob. Guys, you know what that means. Again, I do apologize. That was like 2 hours ago. I got into it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Guys, you know what that means. You know what that means. Some are born great. And some choose greatness, and some have thrust. I already messed it up. Some have greatness thrust upon them, and you have now had greatness thrust upon you by King Bob. Thank you so much. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, go ahead and give King Bob a big old thank you for gifting out and thrusting the greatness all over you. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great. Some choose greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Could you tell I was a theater kid? And then let me just go down and grab these super chats. I got that one. Scroll down a wee bit more. We'll grab these other super chats as we're taking kind of a slight little detour because the stream was like, we're just gonna stop and buffer for everybody for a good few seconds. We did have, wait for it, I'm scrolling back down. My mouse is broken. The scrolly wheel doesn't really work so much. It'll work a little bit, but then I have to scroll up and like reset it to scroll back down. I should probably get a new mouse. We had, oh yes, thank you so much. I got that one. Make being a dumbass expensive. Abso-fucking-lutely. And then we also had Skipper of Veteran Nation. I'm gonna find it, Skip. I promise. There it is. Thank you so much for the $2. I made it still sick but better. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Skip. I'm glad you're hanging out here while you're trying to recover. And then we had Emil with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Emil. The Mormons are attacking you. Oh my goodness, I know, right? Wait, Andrea Burkhart's X account has been hacked. Oh no. I love her. She's such a like chill lady. She's like so chill. I'm pretty sure she is a defense attorney. I need to talk to her. She is very calm and pretty much I need to aspire to be her. I need to aspire to be like Andrea Burkhart because every time I've never like watched a lot of her videos, but I've watched a lot of her videos and she's always very even keel. And I have met her a couple times, I think when she was on Jeff's channel and we might have been on Jeff's channel at the same time. But she's like she's a very even keel lady. I like her. Again, man, people need to leave her alone. She's tough as shit, too. Bro. Yeah. I would not. No. Yeah. She's a fighter. Pretty sure she's a fighter too, right? Mm-hmm. She is my role model. I want to be like her when I grow up. But all right. So, before we were so rude, actually I do need a drink. It's been about we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I do want to we can keep talking. I do want to keep talking about this stuff because I mean the police literally just lied to everybody's faces. I mean, we know they do that. We know the police lie right to your face. It's not new. It's just I mean go grab a drink. I do need not an actual drink, just like a soda. I haven't been paid enough to drink yet. Although, shit, watch it. This shit makes you want to drink. Whoa! Did he make it? Did he make it? Oh, fuck yeah, my dudes. Let's check. Because if he did, I'm gonna be like, oh, we helped because, like, we helped. We started this stream by saying we need to get him to 1 million. If we got him to 1 million on this stream, we got him to 1 million! We're claiming it! We did that! No, I'm just kidding. He did that all on his own. Guys, check it! Hold on. Where is it? Guys, check it! 1 million subscribers! Yo, we can go back to the beginning of this video. At the beginning of this live stream, 2 hours and 45 minutes ago, I was like, look, Ben's at like 988,000. We have to get him over 1 million. And he got to over 1 million on the stream. We're celebrating with him. Hell yeah, my dude. Look at that. I did it. 1 million because we are also on our journey to 1 million subscribers. Although ours is guys, I did make it to 3,400 subscribers last week, so thank you. I had been stuck at like 3,390 for like months. And I think a couple weeks ago, I finally broke 3,400 subscribers. So yay me! But dude, fuck yeah! Okay, what a great! I feel like we need to take a drink for him. Do we need to take a drink for this man? I feel like we need to take a drink for him because this is well fucking earned, well done, and well earned. Yes. Okay. I'm I'm gonna go grab myself a Dr. Pepper. I will do a shot of whiskey because fuck yeah, my dude. We are congratulating with Ben. This is a dude who deserves to have eyes on him. Now again, this is Bardic justice, and I am fucking here for it. All right, stand by. Man, I didn't leave no music or nothing for you playing. That was an OC. But fucking store didn't have cans, so they didn't have cans. Or Mr. Pibb, and can I just say, 2-liter sodas are not good for personal use. They're only good to have for parties because you don't accurately judge your soda intake when you're just chugging down 2 liters. The glitch is returning. Oh no. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it bad? Is it glitching out real bad? Yeah, it's buffering. I wonder what is going on with my internet today. It's the internet because I tried to use Suno today and Suno's down. But it's better. It just keeps weird. That is odd. I'm closing some tabs to try and make it not be so bad. But like Suno was down today. My Twitter was fucking freaking the fuck out. I think the internet's having issues today. Is there a solar flare or something happening? Any hoozle. I don't know. It just says that there's a technical issue that's affecting everybody. And my Twitter was doing some funky, weird shit today. And I'm like, somebody's in my phone. Oh. Poor Andrea. Like, y'all were saying her Twitter was hacked. I thought my Twitter was hacked because I kept trying to go back and hit the back button. And it kept, like, doing funky, like, going to a page I've not, like, it was fucking weird. You hope it's a solar flare? I don't know, man. It's between Twitter, Suno being weird today, and now my streaming being weird today. That's absolutely insane. Weird. All right. So we did watch the police response, and like I said, we're marinating